Heartbreak in Houston, Alperen Şengün's 28 points not enough to reach the finals. In what will be remembered as one of the most heartbreaking nights in recent Houston Rockets history, rising star Alperen Şengün delivered a masterclass performance, scoring 28 points and nearly carrying his team to the NBA Finals. Yet, in the cruel nature of playoff basketball, his brilliance wasn't enough as the Rockets were eliminated in dramatic fashion. The game a battle until the final buzzer from the opening tip. It was clear that this was not going to be an ordinary playoff game. The Rockets came in with confidence, fueled by a strong postseason run that had put them on the brink of the NBA Finals for the first time since the days of Hakeem Olajuwon. First quarter, the Rockets started slow, struggling with turnovers and allowing their opponents to find rhythm from deep. Still, Sengun kept them afloat with inside scoring, displaying his trademark footwork and soft touch around the rim. Second quarter, Houston fought back. Fred VanVleet found his shooting stroke, and Amen Thompson injected energy with defensive stops and transition plays. The Rockets cut the deficit to just 3 points at halftime. Third quarter, this is where Sengun truly took over. With Houston's offense stagnating, the big man dominated inside, scoring 14 points in the quarter alone. Every possession seemed to flow through him, as he bullied defenders in the paint, spun past double teams, and even drained a mid-range jumper that sent the Toyota Center crowd into a frenzy. Fourth quarter, the Rockets had their chance. They briefly took the lead with 6 minutes remaining, riding Sengun's hot hand and Jabari Smith Jr.'s corner three. But costly turnovers and defensive lapses opened the door for their opponents, who hit back-to-back clutch shots to seal the game. Final score, Rockets fall 109-103. Sengun's performance, a star in the making. Alperen Şengün's stat line tells only part of the story: 28 points, 11 rebounds, 5 assists, 2 steals, shot over 60% from the field, scored or assisted on 19 of Houston's 26 points in the third quarter. What stood out most was not just the numbers, but the poise. At just 22 years old, Sengun played with the confidence of a seasoned veteran, demanding the ball in crunch time and refusing to shy away from the moment. Former NBA stars on the broadcast couldn't stop praising him. "This kid is special," one analyst said. "Tonight, he looked like a franchise cornerstone." Another added, "What Jokic did for Denver, Sengun has the potential to do for Houston." Supporting cast, the effort and the struggles. While Sengun shined, the Rockets supporting cast had an up-and-down night. Fred VanVleet hit timely threes but struggled with turnovers. Amen Thompson brought elite defense and energy but was hesitant to shoot. Jabari Smith Jr. had 14 points but disappeared for stretches. Kevin Durant, in his veteran leadership role, had flashes of brilliance but couldn't completely take over. The lack of consistent outside shooting and costly defensive breakdowns ultimately doomed the Rockets. Post-game reactions, pain and pride in the locker room, the emotions were raw. Sengun, visibly heartbroken, told reporters, "We gave everything. I wanted this for Houston, for our fans, but it wasn't enough. Next year, we will be back stronger." Coach Ime Udoka praised his star center. "Alperen carried us tonight. He left everything on the court. This loss hurts, but it's also proof that we are building something special here." Fred VanVleet, the veteran voice, reminded the young team, "This is how you grow. You take these painful moments and turn them into motivation." The bigger picture, a bright future. While elimination stings, the Rockets season should not be seen as a failure. A team with one of the youngest cores in the league pushed all the way to the conference finals and showed glimpses of greatness. Sengun has emerged as a franchise player. Amen Thompson looks like a defensive star in the making. Jabari Smith Jr. continues to develop as a two-way forward. Veteran leadership from Durant and VanVleet helped guide the team. Houston fans have every reason to believe this is just the beginning. Fans react, heartbreak and hope. Social media exploded immediately after the game. "Sengun deserves better. This man played his heart out. We're young, we're hungry. This is just the start. Rockets will be back. Pain now, glory later. Trust the process, Houston." The heartbreak is real, but so is the hope. What's next? The Rockets head into the offseason with big questions. Will they add another veteran star to support Sengun? Can they develop more consistent three-point shooting? How will Udoka continue molding this young roster into a finals contender? What's certain is that Alperen Şengün is the face of this franchise, and nights like this, while painful, are the building blocks of future championships.